You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Wow. So,
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
The end is never the end again. That's really funny, actually.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Actually, yeah. I do agree. What does it even
mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
They're back 2 doors. More the Stanley Parable, better the Stanley Parable. Win-win. The color red. Okay, great. Oh, different logos. Okay, I actually... Like, this one's cool. I actually really like that one, though. That's really clever. That's really cool. 2 Stanleys.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them.
That's awesome.
It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Wow.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game? Merch. That's a QR code. I'm not going to scan that because I don't know how I would show that, but that's a QR code.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical. That it
Reassurance
engendered a chaotic
bucket.
sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Do I actually get to use it?
See, Stanley,
or try it?
anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind.
It seems like it should be right here.
It's true.
Oh, there it is.
As long as you hold onto the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
Okay.
And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Oh my god.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Do I get to keep this?
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get well someday or happy 12th birthday, step-niece? I really don't know. This one is oddly specific.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get well
Oh,
someday
frick you! Dude, I was warming up to you, we were becoming good friends, and now you're doing that to me.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No.
Yeah, you should
No,
have.
I've made
No,
my decision.
can we go back
We're
and pick
moving
something
on.
else?
Come now, you've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
This reassurance bucket should reassure you that you need to change your mind. What if we go back again? Dude, that's some messed up bullcrap. Free new easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. Something tells me it's not. I just have this random suspicion that it's not that easy.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in
Alright.
fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Someone definitely already did this. If I just don't go into it, does that, like, make him mad or something? I want to make this guy mad. No, didn't do anything. Alright, we'll jump into your supposedly infinite hole. But I have a feeling your infinite hole is extremely finite.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Oh, you would like that, wouldn't you?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I'm sure you'd like for me to teleport back to the top.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
There's the
From
end.
one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
Thanks.
Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
I'm not.
What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
No one does.
I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
No, I called your bluff.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
Yeah, you're right.
Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite.
Sounds good to
If
me.
that works for you,
Yep.
then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be
What's
up
the button?
here when you're ready.
Oh, okay.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Well, if you're excited to show me more ideas, then that gives me a new idea.
Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there, goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
Okay. We'll leave for now, but I'm not guaranteeing that we won't come back. We'll see how you treat me for the next couple of minutes. For instance, can we change the balloons now? No? That's a shame. Alright, let's test out the so-called free and easy achievement.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Here's the thing. I am fairly certain that so far, none of the things you have introduced to me work. This reassurance bucket has reassured me a total amount of 0 times. I didn't get to pick the balloon. This hole is not infinite, and the test achievement machine is broken.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
I'm disappointed in you, narrator. I expected more from someone like you, you know? I feel like there was a lot more potential here, and I feel like you've ruined it. So, it's done this way. Oh, that's the free achievement again. Oh, sorry, the quote-unquote free achievement. Oh, it's the jump circle. Wow, recycled content. You're doing a great job.
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
Great. Collectibles. Really, we're introducing collectibles into the Stanley Parable?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge?
Yeah, who are you to judge?
You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Oh, I bet you'd really appreciate that. Okay, well...
Is the, teleport button not working?
No.
You sure?
Yep.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago.
It was working just a moment ago.
Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
You know, there's a lot of things I could say about you. In fact, there's a lot of things that I probably will say about you still. But up until this point, you've always had some integrity. And I always kind of respected you for that. But now you're just abandoning me inside of a broken mess that you tried to call a game. And I have to say, I'm kind of unimpressed. Nothing you have introduced to me has been... Hey, narrator dude, I don't think this is, supposed to happen. I don't see how this could be in... What the frick?
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the whole. From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
That was single-handedly the best 5 minutes of gameplay I've ever experienced.